Jesus knew what the word is all about. And he equipped them. He equipped these ones with what it takes. Tell me what you want to do. That anywhere you are standing and standing well, there is a set of people that want to take place where you are standing. Is somebody hearing me?
I hear you, sir.
Someone shared an experience that got me tears, that made me to have time to pray. On the counseling, he shared unto me, during Obasanjo time, when you come to his account, you will see 10 million in his account. He doesn't use it to do anything. It's like when you check with the exchange now, that 10 million now is more than 90 million. That somebody have it is not touching it. It's just there. It's just there. The money is there. It's not touching it. He can fly to China and go to business and then he come back. Go to Dubai and go to business. He said, the way I'm looking now is not the way I was. I can't give account how things brew. How the wind scatters everything I have. You know, when you want to talk to these kind of people, you don't need to say much. Because the more you talk, the more the heart is broken. Tell me, will you ask him, why don't you do this? When evil started operating against you, you will remember the solution that gives safetyness. Wickedness. Spiritual empowerment. Every believer are meant to be equipped with spiritual weapons. Whether you are even we that are preaching, it is the worst. There are spiritual forces. Tell somebody beside you, there are spiritual forces.
There are spiritual forces.
I remember some years when a man of God called us for urgent intervention. He called me around 10, and I picked some few people and rushed there, about 2 people at the military. And when we came there, he was afraid to live in his house, where they built a church to start up a church. It's a place manipulating with powers of occultism. He was telling us what happened to him. That this thing has happened sometime. That anytime he's sleeping, he will sleep in the bed. If he wake up, he will see himself lying in the floor. Remember the man Narahola, Otitora? It happened first time. He was making imagine how come. Maybe I mistakenly with maybe sleeping eyes. How will I say it? And that is. And it happened the second time. He find himself lie down comfortably in the floor. He now begin to pay the attention on those things. It happened third time to show it. The second time was not a mistake. He becomes away. He pray. In the fourth time, he wake up and see himself lying in the floor. Throughout that, the last time this thing happened to him, he was bothering. What is going on? His watchgate said to him, sir, there is a vulture I used to see. He came in the last night. That vulture will come into the top of the house and lie down. We rest on that place. And when he come with a mighty voice. That is, they will hear the sound. They came to, we not hear it. And the occultic ones will gather around. I don't know what they are doing. After doing it, they will carry the gentleman in his bed and place the person in the floor. Ha! Though when we came, he only told us. When we came, he only told us his experience. He didn't tell us what the watchgate said. But while we began to pray, it was in the prayer the Lord spoke to one of us, one of the prophets, the visionist. He said that there is a vulture that resting on the house. That vulture, they are not just one. A vulture, but they are not one coming. And it is an occultic kingdom. And their name is blood vulture. So when we said this, it was after we said it, he now begin to tell us what the watch gate said. And we begin to speak to the heaven and intercede against the kingdom. That is the last experience. He said, the first person that came there started to manifest a program of adoration. To manifest, that is, to hosting prayers and administration prayers. The first day the person did it, that person, after closing in the church, he came to his house. When he came to his house, he locked up door and enter. He want to enter bedroom. The door that he locked was opened. He looked back. Was a mistake. He now closed the door again and locked it. As he turned, the door opened. He become. He now open and go back. What is going on? He now locked the door. He was in the bedroom and the door opened. So when he closed the door, he said he had a voice that spoke in that room. Said, that thing you did here, never you try it again. That is why he become ordinary man of God. That is what he said. Come and just preach to people. Don't cast out demons. Since maybe we do ministration, but not come no the condemn natural job more job.